luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like.
Because literally, when I started my YouTube channel last year, back in June of 2024, y'all, I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, did I know how to turn on the camera and press the red button? Yeah, but that was probably it. So what I'm going to share are things that I wish I knew from the beginning, some of my challenges, and some tips, that I kind of picked up along the way that I think might be helpful for anyone else out there who's kind of just getting started with their YouTube journey. So let's get right into it. Okay, so full transparency. When I first started on YouTube with my channel, I was like, okay, I'm looking at, all the people, and I'm like, so wow, they're just literally sitting on their cameras and talking about what they bought at Whole Foods that day and getting paid. Baby, listen, I can do that. I can totally do that. Oh my, no. I quickly discovered, y'all, that, oh no, sis, it was a lot more to it than that. So that really just made me, kind of sit with myself and just say, okay, Carly, what is your purpose? What is it that I want to, achieve with my channel? Kind of, my why of sorts. I've always kind of said it, and listen, again, transparency. Would I like to be paid? Would I like to get monetized and have this be another stream of income? Absolutely. But I also want to bring value, to my audience and things like that. And so that process kind of really made me sit and just kind of go through that and discover what it is that I want to bring. What kind of content do I want to talk about? What value do I want to bring to the world and to my audience? So one of the things that I will say to kind of start off the beginning, you may not know it right away, but I will say kind of figure out what your why is, why you're creating your channel or what your kind of topic is going to be about. I'm not going to say fall into the whatever of, having a niche per se, but just kind of for you in the world, kind of know what you want your message to be, your overall theme, I guess is the best way I can put that. So, because I know I talk about different things from lifestyle to wine and travel and all that, which kind of to me falls under lifestyle. So I guess for me, it will be lifestyle and just the value that I can bring, from different things that I've known about, things that I know now, things that, I've learned, just kind of all of that. So understanding what your why is going to be very important in the beginning. And so once I got that piece of it, that little hurdle, if you will, basically what is my topic going to be about? The next thing, y'all, was the whole setup, where am I going to film? What is my background going to be? What am I going to look like? Oh gosh, is this my good side, my bad? Child, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, forget all of that. Literally forget all of that and just be your 100% complete authentic self. This is me right now, because this is the time that I have, and this is the situation that I'm in right now, and I'm recording. I don't have this, gorgeous, studio background right now and all of that, because right now is when I'm feeling the message that I want to bring. It's on my mind right now. And so I'm talking about it and I'm recording it. And so I would just tell you, kind of just go with it. Don't be afraid to, record outside of the norm, or, it's got to be a gorgeous space in your house or what. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because your message is your message, no matter what's in your background. It could be a tree, it could be a trash can. Honey, listen, it could be a whole nother person. A whole block could be going on back here, and you don't technically want that. But I'm just saying, you get my point. Just stop worrying about all of the aesthetic and studio-ness of your, background, and just deliver your message, be your authentic self and just, talk to the world. So that's another point I'm going to say that I do definitely wish I kind of knew and had gotten over in the beginning. And now obviously I've gotten over it, because baby, look, this is what we're doing. Okay. So now I'm over myself. Right. And then the next kind of struggle was, now how do I actually record these videos? Everybody doesn't have, a Canon, a Sony, a DJI, whatever those camera names are, because I still literally do not have one. I have an iPhone, and that's what I've been recording on. So it definitely probably makes a difference if you are able to have that kind of stuff in the beginning, but don't feel like you have to have that stuff in the beginning, because you don't. I've gone from, holding my phone literally, in my hand and stretching my arm out as far as it could go to try to get some little thing, to getting that little tripod that you can hold in your hand, kind of stand up on your countertop or your desk or whatever. I've not had that sometimes, and prop my phone up against whatever I could prop it up against, to just recently, y'all, like right after the Christmas after Christmas sale stuff, got the tripod that actually stands up. That's about, my height, 5 foot something, 5'2", I think. Yeah. And does that make a difference? Absolutely it does. And I'll link all of the little gadgets that I use below in case, you're interested in kind of seeing that to compare, but it's not what I needed to get started is what I'm going to say. Is it helpful? Most definitely. Not going to lie about that. Does it make a difference? Absolutely. Not going to lie about that. Do I have to have it, or did I have to have it to get started? No. Do you have to have it to get started? No, you don't. So if the finances aren't where they can go, you can go and buy a couple little gadgets right off the bat. Don't stress about that. Just get started, kind of see what the stuff costs, put it in your little budget, and insist, get it when you can get it. Okay. For real. Another struggle that you might have is kind of one that I definitely had in the beginning. And that was getting in my own way, basically. Are you going to feel discouraged and overwhelmed sometime? Possibly. But if you have the mindset, or try your best to have the mindset to stay out of your own way, get out of your head about things, I think that makes it a lot simpler. It's easy, to get on YouTube, and obviously, there's a lot of inspiration, from other creators, that are doing fantastic. They've been doing it for years, kind of before this whole hype kind of became a thing. So it's easy to compare yourself to them in the beginning. You want to do it the way they're doing it. You want to look the way they look. You want to, talk about what they're talking about. And if you're not comfortable, in that space truly, because it's not really you, then you might get discouraged or overwhelmed with that whole process. And that's why I'm saying in the beginning, kind of figure out your why and do it for whatever your reason is. You know what I mean? Because none of us are going to look alike. None of us are going to sound alike, and we shouldn't. We're all different. Topics might vary. Some topics might be similar. But deliver the message in your own style, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And just, try not to be discouraged and just keep going. Because like I said in the beginning, when I first started, I literally had no idea what I was doing, y'all. And honestly, sometimes I really still think I don't. But I'm getting better. I know that for a fact. I'm getting better every month. And one of the things, another little nugget that I will share, that I was not doing, and I'll kind of show you some, difference in my posting, in this video. When I first started, y'all, I was just kind of posting when I felt like it, uploading, posting. I was just like, oh, you know what? Let me share today, blah, blah, blah. And I would just do it random, just whatever. One thing I will say, commit to doing it kind of on a schedule, even if that schedule for you is only once a week. If you can put it on a specific day, do that. I just now got starting, January 2025, the beginning of the year. I started off with, I'm going to commit to doing, uploading content 3 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, for the most part, unless something just, shatters and wrecks that schedule, but I'll make it up some kind of way. But my commitment is to put, upload content at least 3 times a week. And I want to do it on set days so that people start knowing when to look for you, or when to look for me, and for you, when to look for you. So that's one thing I'm going to say. And the benefit behind that is, I guess, something with the algorithm kind of help, the YouTube system know you're like, okay, she's posting this, and send it out to your audience and all that kind of stuff, right? Don't come for me about that, because I'm not techie like that and I don't know that stuff. But I do know that it's starting to make a difference in my channel. And not even just my channel, y'all. I can be, again, transparent and say, being consistent in my uploading and all that is actually, I can see the improvement even in my confidence. Just confidence about, coming on the camera and, doing, videos and uploading. So I'm going to say, keep that at kind of the top of the list. Having that consistency, the commitment and the consistency for when you upload kind of, being consistent on at least the number of days, hopefully the number of days and the specific days, if you can, is definitely going to be pivotal in your success on YouTube. So what do I want you to take away from this? Number one, get started. Just get started. I, can be classified in the over 40. I can be classified in the over 50. Whatever, it is for you. I'm not sticking to just, that little, hashtag of sorts. Again, like I said earlier, I'm going to focus a lot of my content based on the lifestyle situation, because that's what I love. That's what I enjoy. So just get started with whatever, excites you. Share it with the world. Number two, work with what you've got, y'all. Just work with what you got. Get started with your iPhone, your Android, whatever it is. If you have a camera, great. I will say that, one of the things that I recently also was gifted for the holidays was a Mac. And because I have an iPhone, that was huge for me. To have an iPhone and a Mac, because they can communicate together, was a huge success for me as far as editing is concerned, having storage and memory and all that kind of stuff. Just, again, very pivotal to the success of my, video and my ability to be consistent. But you don't have to have that to get started if you don't have it already. Just start somewhere. Third thing that I hope you take from this, and I'm going to say it because I'm just now kind of getting to this point, celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins, y'all, even if it's your first subscriber. Oh, you have 5 subscribers. I think right now I have 20. Would I like to have 2,000, 200, 200,000? Yes. So definitely, please comment, like, subscribe to my channel if, you've gotten any value out of this. I definitely would love to see my channel grow just like everyone else out there. I'm a small creator. Am I doing it just for subscribers? No, I'm not doing it just for subscribers. Do I want to have subscribers? Of course, because, when you take the time to put out content, honestly, I think it's a human nature. We want the world to hear it, but that's not why I'm doing it. So again, celebrate your wins, from subscribers to, how many views your video got to, even your own personal growth throughout the process. Celebrate your wins. So again, if, being on YouTube and starting a channel, being a content creator, if that's something that, you feel like you're really passionate about, start today. Literally just get started. Pick up your phone, right now, and just record something. Even if it's a quick little intro, create your channel and all that on YouTube and get started. If you recently just started a channel or you've kind of had a channel, for quite a while, I'd love to know, in the comments, basically kind of what challenges do you face? If you face challenges and you got over them, definitely share with us kind of how that worked for you guys. This is, again, a sharing community for me, and I love to kind of, be able to help, whether I have the answer to it or someone else has the answer to it. So, let us know in the comments kind of, again, challenges that you face and obstacles you conquered, or if you have challenges right now that you can't get the answers to, whatever, let us know in the comments. And if I can't answer it, hopefully someone else out there in our YouTube family will see your question or whatever and be able to help us out. So thank you so much for clicking on my video, watching my content. I really do appreciate it. I know a lot of people say that, and I know they mean it just like I mean it. So again, thank you so much for stopping and spending some of your time with me. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with anybody you feel, might need just a little push or a little encouragement. Definitely, like I said, want to be a helpful resource out there in the YouTube world. And on a side note, coming up, for those of you that have already kind of been watching, the Higher Self Journey series, stay tuned for part 4 because that will be coming soon. So you may want to click the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. And again, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.